Gamers, welcome. We're back on the Turbo series. And guys, I want to get my hands on some more contract story gems. We're looking a little low on this account. Good thing then that we have this. Awakening privileges, that's what we have. We're going to go ahead and do these up to 300 points. Going to get ourselves some sublimation. I need these. They're going to be useful for us. So let's get those onto the account. We're actually good for spiritual lessons now. I've been hunting spiritual lessons for a while, so we're now back to collecting subs. We're very, very, very close to getting ourselves into a position where we can make the big push up to get the next level on the temple. That's probably actually going to be next episode if we're able to get a few more sub chests. But for now, we've got things to do. We've got Card Clash, and we've got Awakens. So let's go get started. In the bag, you can see we're sitting on a nice big stack of Awakens. 20 Soulbounds, 40 Radiant Soul Crystals. So let's go ahead and push this in. We're going to start off with Wukongs. I want my bound ones to be Wukong, just in case I get a really good Wukong copy. That'll be pretty nice. Do I have any stones? No. So we're just going in here with these. So 20 on the Wukongs. Let's see what we can get from this. Hopefully, we walk away with something nice. So we're starting off, okay, yellow's good actually. We'll take anything that's E+ or better. That's just an E+ here. Sad that it got pulled down by those two blues. Looking for a really juicy high roll here. We get some blue, triple blue across the board. Just an E. Wow, this has been a horrendously bad start. Hopefully we can get something else with this. Oh. Getting ourselves yellow, and blue. That's going to be a D- again. And you're asking about doing quick awakens. No, guys. I've been told before you like it when I do them one at a time and we get to see the cutscene for each, because it builds that tension, that dopamine spike. So we're going to do it like this. We get ourselves 3 blues here. That's just a normal E tier. And 3 left on the Wukongs. Let's see what we can get from this. We're getting... Oh! Stick. No! What is this? Yo, that's a C+ with double green. I've been scammed. Ew, that was a bad copy. I mean, C+ is good, don't get me wrong, but when you see green, you kind of hope it's a green, right? And a triple blue there for an E. And our final Wukong. Let's see what we get from this last one. Is it going to be green? No, it's not. You can see we're getting blue for an E+. All right, guys, that was pretty disappointing. We're going to move now onto our Natalie's here. Maybe we get something good from these guys. Let's see if they can get us something nice. Ah, blue here again. Boo. That's going to be an E. That's not nice. Come on. Sort yourselves out. Give me some greens. Give me some purples. Or, yeah, just hand me an E+ again. That's fine. Yeah, not as good as the look we had on the Contract Story gem account. If you haven't seen that episode, go check out the upload before this one. For the Contract Story gem account. That was amazing, guys. We pulled some crazy stuff. There was even some red coming through there, some redstones coming through, some A- stats. That was crazy to see, so go ahead and see that one. Getting ourselves a triple yellow D there. If your D's triple yellow, you might want to go to the doctors, but still good as far as we're concerned here. Natalie getting us something nice. We got a yellow and 2 bits of blue. That's an E+. Unfortunate. A few more copies left. What can we get from this? Blue again? Oh, wow, rainbow. Blue, purple, yellow for a D-. And 4 copies of Natalia left. Here we go. What's it going to be? Blue. With a bit of yellow in there. Whoa, pulling it up to D-. I don't mind if I do. That's pretty nice to see. And Styles, hey, buddy.
Let's see if I can help this one with me screwing up yesterday.
Well, it looks like you did, Styles. That's right, with Styles cheered yesterday's video. We ended up just getting blues after that. We were on a streak. But now he's turned it around. We got a C+ with a B in speed. So Styles, you might have just given us a Midas touch that we need, buddy. Let's have a look. Let's see if it can help us for some more good stuff. Getting ourselves blue. That's just an E, and our final Natalie copy. Here we go, gamers. What's this one going to be for us? Let's see. Oh, purple again. Nice. Triple purple for a C. Hey, that's not bad, Styles. Thanks for the look, dude. We got 3 copies of Vulcan here now, and 3 stones left. So let's see what we get. Yeah. That's blue for an E+. Oh, dear. 2 more? What's this going to be? Oh, no. Blue again? for an E minus. Ew, the worst possible pull. And here we go, finishing with our final stone of the Soulbound. And that's going to be a triple blue for an E. That was kind of disappointing, guys. That wasn't amazing. But let's see where we're up to. Awakening privileges, 120. That doesn't feel ridiculous. But hey, we got plenty more to do. That's for sure. So let's see if we get something nice. Now, we've done our lights. You can see they're fully clogged in. We'll destroy all these at the end, let you see how many contract story gems we walk away with. But now we need to look at darks. We've got Alakita copies, and we've got some Mockmen, we've got some Aspens. So let's go take a look at the dark faction. So we're going to filter to 5 stars here. Look at these Alakitas. We've got a free awaken to do, actually, so let's see what that ends up being. This could be nice. Oh, it is nice. Purple with a bit of yellow for a D+. No, that was pretty decent, actually. I'm not complaining. And now we got our stones to use. So let's hope these crystals sort us out. Alright. Bit of blue. Triple blue for an E+. Okay. Alakita, that wasn't very good. Let's go again. Let's see what else we can get from this. Here we go. Next open. Yellow. Yellow, purple, yellow. That's a D+. Okay. That's pretty solid. I'll take more things like that, please. Okay, yellow's back. Bit of blue there. But staying in the Ds. That's nice. That's what I like to see. Anything yellow is a good sign. Bit of blue here. Not a happy bunny about that one. But double yellow pulls us up. E+. Could have been better. Only 5 points for the Awakens. Blue's back. No yellow here. Just triple blue for an E-. Yikes. That was horrendous. Few more Alakitas left now. We got blue. Yellow, yellow. Please tell me it's a D-. It is. That's very nice. And our final Alakita copy. Here we go, guys. What's it gonna be? It's blue. Yellow, yellow. D-. Again, you know, that was fine, actually. That was not awful. Now, I don't want to awaken Patricia here, but we do have 2 Mockmen. So let's see what our 2 Mockmen can be. Maybe we get like an A tier. That'd be crazy. But no, we're getting blue, blue, blue for an E+. And our second Mockman here. Maybe this could be an A tier. That'd be nice. Nope. It's blue again. Yikes, those Mockmen were really bad. And now we've got our Aspen copies. If we just get past these focuses. Would you believe Aspen is that old of a hero? Released in, I think, 2018, 2019, around there. And wow! Our first B- raw pull. With purple in attack. What a pull-up that was. And our final Aspen copy here. Is it going to be as good as that last one? That'd be nice if it is. Blue, blue, blue. Just an E. Okay. Let's claim some more resources. Let's see where we're up to here. In the Awakening privileges. We're at 192 now. Okay. That's fair enough. How many have we done at this point? So we know we did 20 Soulbounds. And we just did 11 there. We've done 31. You know what? We're in a good place, actually. Nearly being at 200 points with 31 used is not terrible. So now we just need to find some other heroes to do. We've got a lot of Melissa copies. Probably going to lean on those for our final ones here. So let's see if Melissa can sort us out here. With our last few. Maybe it's going to be good. Here we go. Wow. Starting off straight away with a C+. That is not a bad start. That's really good. Here we go. No way. Double back-to-back? C-. Jeez. And Palace is right. We did have a free awaken, so it's 32 we've done. Thank you, Palace. Very true. Blue coming through this time. Balancing out the 2 Cs we just had there, pulling us to an E. But you know what? I'm happy with those pulls. They were pretty good. Let's see if we can get more like that. No, just a bit more blue here. E+, though. That's as good as a triple blue is going to get, so no complaints from me. Next one. Hey, we got some yellow. With some purple there. That's good. That's a... Wow, a C? Not even a C-. An actual raw C? Haha. That was great. And purple's back again. Yo, Melissa? You're bringing us some good luck here. There's a C-. Nice. Really good pulls here. Wow. Yellow again. Bit of blue. Still a D-. Yeah. This has been a really good run here. Melissa's been giving us a lot of luck. Yellow's back again. Bit of blue there. Doesn't matter. Still a D- again. And let's pull for another. And then I want to go ahead and check. See where we're at. What? Purple with a bit of green now for a C+ again? Melissa, you brought me so much luck. That is insanely good. Wow. Okay, well, we're on 263 now. Thanks to that massive bout of C tier Melissas. I can't believe that, guys. That was super duper fortunate. So we'll just put in with the rest. See what we get from these. I mean, it's yellow again. 2 bits of blue. E+. Still fine. Next one. Can we get some more purple here? That'll be nice to see. No, we're getting blue here. Bit of yellow there as well for an E+. And it's not going to be too many more, actually. So I will have to go back and check, see how close we are. Especially with purples coming through like this. Bit of yellow there doesn't drag us down that far either. We're only on a C. But C's still good. That's still really nice. And then there you go, bit of yellow here. Triple yellow though. And it's a D-. Alrighty. So, again, we'll claim some more of this. We'll see where we're up to. I think we're going to be on 280 now. Yeah, 289. So we need 11 more points. We could just do this with a single copy of Melissa here. I don't know if it's going to happen. But we might as well try and find out. Here we go. Our final potential pull. No way! Purple, purple, purple. A C? Yo, how many points is that? Was that 11? Was that what we needed? No, it was 10! Oh! Wow. That was so close. If that was just a little bit better, if that was a C+, man, we'd have had that. I ain't complaining, though. We got a lot of C's. We got very lucky towards the end there. Melissa really did sort us out. So here we go. Our final Melissa copy. Let's pull her in. And from here, there it is. Here comes the yellow with 2 blues for a D-. What a time that was. That was really good. Either way, 305 points does not feel bad. We're getting the 300 pointer here. We're getting the sublimation chest. So let's claim all that. Bring it in. And go to the Starlight Melody, which is already dancing for me, man. We're getting some nice points here. So let's claim all that through. And now we're going to draw our attention to the card Clash of Illusion. So we've already pulled 3 here. This was in my demonstration video. Let's go and draw through some more tickets. We're looking for Shadow. We're looking for Dark. We're looking for Transcendence. Team 3 is not looking bad at all. So right now, we're going to go ahead and pop our buffs into Team 3. If we can get another Dark or another Transcendence, that'd be pretty nice. Maybe there's a better team on the horizon. Who knows? And we'll just have to see if we can find it. Okay. Promising looking Team 2 here, actually. That's not too bad. It's just a variation on Team 1. So we'll pull through. There's a Transcendent. There's a Dark. There's a Light. Oh, a Neighbor Convert. Isn't that beautiful? So, interesting choice here. I think it's going to be just a throw in like that. Yeah. That looks pretty nice. And, I think I'm just going to send Team 2 here. And we're going to just draw more tickets until hopefully we get the kill here. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, Team 3 is looking juicy. Yeah, we didn't even need all these buffs. Yeah, this is ridiculous. That's 18 we used. Very standard for the first stage there. Not bad. Right, let's pull through onto the next one. We're looking for Fortress, Light, and Transcendent. Let's see if we can get something nice. Starting off with some unhelpful looking teams here. Lots of buffs. That's good. I'm just going to send in Team 2. See if we can pull something spicier. Forest, Abyss. That's not right, man. Come on. Give me something with Light. Fortress, Transcendent. Oh, okay. There you go. Double Fortress with a Light there. Now we can just throw all these buffs into this team. Heck yeah. This is really, really promising. Look at the size of that. Nice. So we're just going to send Team 1 here. And draw through with the rest of the tickets we have. Lethal. Wow. That was another 18, right? Sweet. Very clean. Okay. So, let's draw on stage 3 here. Probably going to buy 5 more with gems as well. Getting us exactly to another 18. Looking for Abyss, Dark, Transcendent. Wow. Look at Team 3. Dude. Whoa, we could do some really gnarly stuff here. Because I've got a Dark Convert and a Transcendence Convert. So there's actually some quite exciting teams we can build here. I'm just going to send Team 1. And then we're just going to draw another 3. Hopefully we can get some buffs now. That's what I'm looking for. Dude, there it is. That's the place for the Dark right there. Wow. That's kind of nutty. The problem is everything's a swapper. Which just feels kind of mid. Ugh. Yeah. I almost want to put the forest over here. Just to get that tiny buff over. Unless... Yeah, that actually doesn't make any difference. Like, Team 3 is pretty much finished anyway. So, we've got an amazing 2 teams here. So, I don't know. I guess we just do that. And we just send it. Yeah. That's probably our best one. Weird. But I kind of want to also just keep it. We'll send it. We'll draw again. Maybe there was a better move there. And, yeah, I just send Team 2. We need buffs. That's what we're really after here. Hopefully we get something good. Abyss Shadow Fortress. So we do put the fortress in here. Like that. But then we are going to put our buffs here on Team 1. There is the option of going with a full Dark lineup. Over here. I don't know how much better that's going to be. Tough to say. I will send this, though. I will buy 3 more tickets. We didn't get too lucky with these. It might only be 2 more, to be fair. Yeah, there it is. Sweet. Yeah, not awful. Not awful. Alright, let's bring in another 17 tickets here. Go to our next stage, stage 4. Looking for Forest Light Transcendent. Wow, Team 2 is cooking already. Whoa. Wow, we could even make Team 1 cook. Oh goodness. That's really nice. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess we just send Team 3. We just punch Team 3. We see what else we get from here. Oh my word. That's madness. Both of these teams are really, really strong. So, we just start pumping them. I think we just send Team 3. And then we just draw. See what we get. More buffs, hopefully. Wow, is that a neighbor convert? It is. Oh, that's crazy. Because this whole team could just become a full light team. That's mad. Which means I am just sending Team 1 here. We've got Dark, Fortress, Fortress. I guess Double Dark does benefit from this buff we've just picked up. It's not amazing, but it does make use out of it. We'll just send Team 2 here. And now we're going to buy 3 more. I don't know if we're going to need all of them. There's a Dark. There's a Light. And there we are. That's our final one. And wow, you see how big this was. That was crazy. So much power towards the end there. Ridiculous. All thanks to that final buff. Okay. Stage 5. Probably not going to beat this 1 in 18, to be honest, but it's fun to try. We're getting Dark, Forest, Light. We're after Dark Transcendence. So if there's a way we can get a Dark Transcendence team, that would be nice. We're getting a lot of Dark. It's good. Fortress, Forest, Light does bring some attention across the Team 1 here, which does buff up nicely. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one here, seeing how this plays out. I'll just send Team 2. We'll draw more buffs, see what we get. Very dark, heavy stuff there in Team 2. We'll just send it either way. Getting... Ooh, nice. Transcendent. Wow. Okay, okay. Are there any faction selections here? Yeah, there is. Wow, we can get a team that works here really nicely. Yes. Double Transcendence and a Dark. That's really nice. And then the Light here, we'll just use to buff up that Dark hero, which means we do just send a raw Team 3 here. That's fine. And then we draw. And there's Dark in the middle. That's quite funny. And we'll buff up Team 2 again. That's not looking too bad, actually. Just in case there's a neighbor convert, I am just going to send Team 1. And now, I think... we might even just be able to do this in 2, perhaps. No, we need 1 more here. And then that's going to be us, I think. Our final ticket. Here we go. There it is, lethal. Fantastic. Stage 5 beaten in 21. Standard stuff there. Really good. That was not a bad run at all. Very, very good clear. So we're going to go ahead and claim our rewards here. Getting ourselves Heroic Summon Scrolls, Glorious Treasury Coins, our usual rewards all popping through. And the nice thing about having access to 5 Glorious Treasury Coins is we can use them on Crystals of Transcendence and Stellar Shards. 2 resources that I am going to need to help out our account when it comes to bumping up the temple. Now, I'm sitting on a massive stack of Cores of Transcendence, so I'm just going to get Stellar Shards here because I will use my cores if I need to get crystals. Either way, great rewards coming through there nonetheless. So now our next bit to look at here is the Starlight Melody. That's having a little boogie-woogie. And our point details here. Oh, wow, yeah, we managed to pretty solidly get to 600 points there. Not bad. So we're going to claim all that. That's getting us a nice hefty chunk of Spiritual Essence. What's that doing to our Spiritual Essence totals? Oh, man, we need just a little bit more. And we are so there. Yeah, this account is very, very close to being in a position where we can upgrade our Transition Temple. And we're going to get to a point where our Divine Power is going to be even higher. Our Temple level, we get to Temple level 16. That's +1. It's going to be so good for the account, guys. We're going to get that next level of power. 15s across the board on our heroes. That's going to look real juicy. So stay tuned for that one. That's probably going to be some gifted stuff from next week. If it's not next week, it's probably going to come from Halloween. So hopefully we can walk away with something nice. Folks, hit that subscribe button if you're looking forward to catching that stuff. It's going to be a good time to buff up the account, get that next level of power from the Transition Temple. And we are slowly but slowly growing. And Awakens, you know what? They weren't too bad today. I know we didn't get anything super duper crazy, but it was consistent, got us a lot of points. And we still did pretty well in the Starlight Melody, combining our card class stuff with our Awakens. So not too bad. Either way, folks, hit that subscribe button to catch more. As always, share this with your friends. And of course, comment, let me know how your Awakens went down below. Until next time, guys, have an amazing week. And as always, happy idling.